31st of May. I am late. I think I mentioned yesterday I got on the mat for the first time for the majority of the week. I've been sick. I am not quite 100%. I wasn't quite 100% yesterday either. So on the mat, I'm kind of taking it easy. Yesterday I did a 45-minute yin yoga practice. Today I am going to do a 20-minute gentle yoga. The yogi that I'm following today is Charlie Follows. I just adore Charlie Follows. I think that she's great. But yeah, I'm still taking it easy. I still have a little bit of cold. I can kind of feel it, feeling like a little tiny bit clammy. I'm still a little congested, so I want to take it easy. I don't want to work myself up too hard. Tonight I am playing in my first pickleball competitive tournament, so wish me luck. I'm trying to rest up for that, but this morning I'll probably go and do some drills and things like that. My intentions normally on the exercise front are to do at least 2 30-minute workouts, usually inclusive of yoga and walking or running. Yesterday I just did yoga and played pickleball for a couple of hours. Today I know I'm going to be playing pickleball, so I'm doing short, but I think I am going to try to go for a walk, if not outside, on the treadmill. So I will definitely get my 2 30 minutes of exercise in today. But that being said, let's go on ahead and get started. I haven't been doing my normal warm-ups, but I'm going to see if I can do a handstand today. I'm not sure about the back bend, and I'll try to do a headstand today. So that'll take me a couple of minutes just to do the warm-up, and then we will jump into this practice. I hope that you will do it with me. Any day on the mat with yoga is a good day. Actually, any day that we're doing something to exercise the body, exercise the mind, nurture the spirit is a really good day. So today's the day that I'm doing all 3, and I'm happy about it, and I'm grateful to be able to do it because, again, like I said, I went down on Tuesday, I stayed down on Wednesday, Thursday, and got back up on Friday, and still trying to get back to 100%. Can't take these things for granted. Anyway, I'm going to go and do my warm-up, and then I hope you guys will join me on the mat. challenge than normal, but I did it. Whew. All right, you ready? All right, Charlie follows. Let's do this 20-minute gentle yoga.
Hello and welcome to this gentle yoga practice. This is a full body practice for mixed levels, which means that there will be options to make some of the more challenging poses more accessible. And I do recommend having a cushion or something to support you throughout this class, as you'll want something to lean into from time to time. When you're ready, we'll begin in a seated position. Rest your hands on your knees and close your eyes. And we'll take the first few moments here just to focus on the breath. And as you breathe here, you can empty your mind. And just focus on your inhale and your exhale. And you may find after a few moments here, it becomes easier to empty the mind and come back to the present. Gently lower your chin to your chest. And with your inhale, roll the chin towards the right shoulder. And exhale to the left. Inhale, roll the head over to the right. And exhale to the left. Once more, taking your time, moving to the right on your inhale. And exhale to the left. Then bring your head back through center and gently open your eyes. Bring the left hand to the right knee. Place the right hand behind you for support. And take a deep breath in, sit up tall. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Without forcing it, you can just guide yourself breath by breath. And if it feels okay for your neck, turn your head, look over the right shoulder. Hold for one more deep breath in. Exhale out. Turn to face forward and bring the right hand to the left knee. Place the left hand behind for support. Then starting with an inhale to sit up tall and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, twist to the left. Without forcing it, just going breath by breath. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale out. Then come back through center. Come into tabletop, our hands and knees position. Setting the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. If you do have sensitive knees, you can place your cushion underneath them. Then spreading the fingers wide here, grip the mat with your fingertips. And we'll move in a circular motion to warm up the wrists. Go a few times in one direction. And then in the other. Then coming back through center, shoulders, stack the wrists. Inhale, arch your back, open your chest, look forward for cow pose. As you exhale, round the spine, bring chin to chest, and you can push the floor away here into cat. Inhale, arch the back for cow pose. And exhale to round for cat. your breath without forcing the body, just guiding yourself breath by breath. One more inhale and exhale. Then come back to a neutral spine. With an inhale, reach the right arm up and turn your chest open. Look up to the right fingertips. As you exhale, thread the right arm under the left, and you can lower your shoulder and the side of the head down to the mat. If you need some support here, you could place your cushion underneath your shoulder and your head. Then the left hand can either stay where it is, or you could reach it forward as we pause and thread the needle. So allow the weight of the body to sink into the support of the mat. If you like, you could even close your eyes here. Come back to tabletop. With your inhale, reach the left arm up, turn the chest open and look to your fingertips. As you exhale, left arm threads under right, and you can lower the shoulder and the side of the head down to the mat or down to a cushion if you need more support. Right hand can stay where it is, so you could reach the arm towards the top of the mat. And then come back to a place of stillness as we pause here. Come back to tabletop. And just removing your prop, you can place it ahead of you for now. Tuck the toes and slowly lift the hips to push back into downward dog. The legs may be feeling a little tight, so don't worry about straightening them. Don't worry about the heels grounding. Just focus on lifting your hips up high, looking at your big toes so we lengthen the spine. Hold for a deep breath in, and then exhale out. Then look to the top of the mat and take baby steps to walk the feet forward. You can bend your knees, maybe even come up onto the tips of your fingers to make it easier to walk forward. Now keeping a bend in the knees as we fold here, hold onto opposite elbows. And we'll sway side to side in ragdoll. Just letting the upper body hang heavy. Relaxing the chin to the chest. Lengthening the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in. And an audible breath out. And with your inhale, lift the chest halfway. Fingertips can stay on the mat or maybe come to the thighs for support. As you exhale, step the left foot back and lower your knee to find low lunge. You can place a cushion under the knee if needed. Then reaching the arms up with an inhale. Opening the chest here. Option 2, interlace the fingers, flip the palms open and draw your arms back, encouraging the chest to open a little bit more. And pause and hold, take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. Shuffle the front foot forward so that you can straighten the leg and flex the foot. Option to keep a slight bend in the knee if it's too much for the hamstrings. Then take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold forward. And deepen your breath. inhale. And exhale out. Then rebend the front knee and shuffle the foot to the right side to create space for lizard. And you can bring both hands to the inside of your leg. Then option to work a little lower into the position here, maybe coming down to a pillow, resting your head for the next 5 breaths here. Take one final inhale here. And exhale out. And lift the chest. And edge the right foot to the left side. And you may need to bring the foot in closer to you to lower the leg and come into pigeon. If you need some support here, you could place your cushion just underneath the right side, or option to place it ahead of you, so that as you fold forward, you have some support. The aim here is to find a place where you can be completely still. And if it helps, you can start to count the length of your inhale and your exhale. Really focusing on evening the length of the inhale and the exhale. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale out. Lift yourself up and carefully step back to downward facing dog. The right leg might have gone to sleep. If so, just pedal out the legs here. And then pause, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And an audible breath out. Then look forward and take baby steps to walk to the top of the mat. Knees can bend here. You can come up onto the tips of your fingers as you fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. And this time as you exhale, the right foot will step back, lower the knee for low lunge, pat the knee if needed. Then inhale, arms will lift, open the chest here, gaze ahead of you. Option to interlace the fingers and flip the palms open, encouraging the arms to draw back. So we open the chest a little bit more here. Pause and hold for one more breath in. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat for support. Shuffle the front foot forward so that you can straighten the leg and flex the foot. Option to keep a slight bend in the knee here in half split. Then inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Look down, relax your neck. And deepen your breath as we pause here. Rebend the front knee and shuffle the foot to the left side to create more space so that you can bring your hands to the inside of your leg for lizard lunge. Option to come further down if you like, working onto your forearms if it's available, or using your pillow for support. And pause for the next 5 breaths here. edge the left foot to the right side. Working into pigeon pose, you may need to bring the foot closer to you so that you can lower the leg down. Then once you're in position, if you need support, if the hips are a little high, you could place your cushion underneath the left side or keep it in front of you so that you have support as you fall forward. Then make any adjustments you need so that you can find a place of stillness and come back to counting the length of the inhale and the exhale. Lift yourself back up and slowly step back to downward facing dog. And again, the left leg might have gone to sleep, so you can pedal out your legs here. And then pause, ground through the hands and feet, take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And come back to tabletop, coming down to your hands and your knees. Good. From here, you can sit down, maybe turning to the side of the mat now to open the legs into a straddle position. And you may want your pillow or maybe even a stack of pillows in between the legs. So start by engaging the legs, draw the kneecaps up towards the hips. You want to feel your quadricep muscles switch on. And take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, lift the ribcage up away from the hips. And as you exhale, keeping that length you just created, will fold forward. Without forcing it, just guide yourself into a position again where you can be still. Just focusing on the breath. And if it helps you keep your mind empty, count the length of your inhale and exhale. Pause for one more breath in. Exhale out. And then slowly sit back up. The legs may feel a little sensitive now, so bend your knees and slowly bring them together. And come and lie down on your back. And as you lie down, you could place a cushion underneath the backs of the knees, especially if you get any lower back sensitivity when you're lying down. This can really help. And then as you lie down, the hands can either rest on the belly or the arms can relax by your side. Make any other adjustments you need. And we'll settle in for the final few minutes of shavasana to allow the body to completely recharge. each breath, bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees into your chest. And roll onto your side. Just taking a few moments here to adjust. When you're ready, join me back in a seated position. Just keeping the eyes closed for now. Resting the hands on the knees, sitting up tall. Savoring this sense of calm that we've cultivated throughout class so that you can take it with you for the rest of your day. We'll finish the practice with a deep breath in and a cleansing breath out. So inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I hope that this practice has left you feeling recharged and hopefully like your cup is full again. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
All right, another good practice down. That was nice and gentle, relaxing. My body appreciated it. Like I said, I'm not 100%, but today's practice, I can tell you one thing, it was better. Yesterday I was so congested. I don't know if this happens to you, but sometimes, like if I go get a massage and I'm laying on my stomach and they're massaging my back, it's like I get so congested. I'm just like, oh, I need to blow my nose. And so that's how I felt yesterday. My sinuses were all clogged up yesterday. Had to breathe 100% from my mouth because I could not breathe from my nose at all. But today, I was doing much better on the nostril breathing today. So, small things to be grateful for. Anyway, so that was yoga for today. I'm glad to be back at it. I'm glad you guys are here with me, joining me. I hope you guys did the practice with me and enjoyed it. Like I said, it does a body good. That said, I am gonna go now and get my day started. I hope you guys have a very blessed day.